Okay, students. So previously, come in, ma. Previously, in Sunday class, we discussed about str functions. You understood that day? Okay. Saturday class, we discussed about simple if statement. Did you remember? Right. Open all of you. Program you open. Notes open. Now we'll do the one more example and look at this now. So 6 p.m. as a part of that conditional statements, there I set conditional operations, conditional statements. There we have simple if statement. This is we started already. We are introducing these two today and coming to this point. And at the same time, I was introduced this part. This part I come in. The syntax for if statement and how this indentation, maybe you worked on it, right? You worked on it? Okay, good. If anybody not worked, still waiting for something, you are almost losing that indentation properties. So need to work everybody. Right now, write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept any digit, which will accept any digit, which will accept any digit and display its name and display its name by using simple if statement, by using simple if statement, by using simple if statement. Okay, let's go to that PyCharm. You go. Let us go to the PyCharm. You executed last class programs. Got the results. Indentation you understood. Okay. So 6 p.m. conditional statements. Now here some examples already done. Let me move to this example if. So let us important, and this example will make us to understand simple if statement. Example 3.py. 3.py. So the thing is, here I am going to write. Now I am saying program for accepting students in online. Once if I dictate the question, again repeating again and again, not possible, need to listen the class carefully. Program for accepting the digit, write down. I'm writing on the top of it. Program for accepting the digit and display its name. Display its name. Okay. Now let us start writing. This is a big logic. Try to follow. D is equal to, tell me now, D is equal to int of input of enter a digit. Enter a digit. So the digit can be, the D value can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then what? 9. These many I need to write it, correct? Now tell me, what should I write it? Carefully try to answer it. So how many if statements I will write it? 10 if statements I will write it, correct? 10. 0 to 9 means how many? 10. How do you write it? Start. If D double equal to 0, D double equal to 0, print of is 0, is 0, dot format of D, dot format of D. Well, Next, I will write it. What should I write next? If D double equal to 1, I will write it what? Print of what? I say here 1. Come in, ma. This is called 1. Are you following? Something like that. If you understand, shall I copy and paste? Right. This is called 2. This is called 2. Is called 2. Be careful. Be careful. Now I'll write 3. I'll write 3. There I will write 3. THREE. So like that, I will just copy this entire thing and I will go on changing the values. So there I am writing 4. 4 I am going to take up. 4. Now I am going to write it 4. I am going to write 5. 5. First try to understand its flow. Next I am going to write it 6. 6. Now I am writing 6. There I am writing 7. 7 I am writing. Here I am writing 7. Okay. 7 I am writing. Something hang. System become hang. So like you, system also become a hang. Okay, now came. So next I will write it 7. Next I will write 8. 8. This is called 8. 8. This is called 9. This is called 9. I'll write 9. Right? Now I'll write it. These are all called what? Digits. Simple if statements I wrote it or not? Simple if statement. System is hang again, like you. So fine. All the if statements are written. Take my digit. What I entered? 0. Where it will go? Which line? Fourth line. Fourth line is what? True. True means where it is execute. Which line? Fifth line. Next come to sixth line. Next false. Go to eighth line. Eighth line is go to 10th line is go to 12th also false. 14th also false. 16th also false. 18th also false. 9, 20, 21, 22 also false. Is it not a waste of time of checking? Is it a waste of time or not? That means if it is checking again and again every if statement, it is a waste of time. Did you understand that? Let us run this example now. Let us run this example. See students, now I am going to write it 0. 0 is 0. Output is coming. There everything is checking. That's the main important thing you have to understand. So if I say 4, 4, what is happening here? 4, tell me now just for a minute. Line number 4, false. 6th false. 8th false. 10th false. 12th true. Executing 13th line. After 13th line, it is checking 5, 14th, 16th, 18th, 20, 22. Also checking or not? Is it a waste of time or not? Yes. Now it is called what? 4 is 4. Now you check the outputs once and say 9. 9 is 9. If I say something like 3, 3 is 3. If I say something like 7, 7 is 7. If I write it something like 8, 8 is 8. If I write something like 2, 2 is coming 2. If I say something like 3, 3 is coming like this. Are you following? Any doubt? No, you don't have any doubt. My doubt is I will enter 1, 2, 3. What is 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3 is not a digit. 1, 2, 3 is not a digit. What is it? Number. It is a number. Shall I write it? What is this 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3 not in 1. 1, 2, 3 not 2. 1, 2, 3 not 3, etc. How I will write it? One beautiful statement I will write it. If anybody else? If D D మీకు లేదు ఛాన్స్ లేదు. నాట్ ఇన్ not in 0 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 6 comma 8 comma 9, because you don't have the that type of thoughts to come. Not in 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So I'll write it is what? Is a number. Is a number. Dot format of what? D. Now what is my number entered? 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Is 1 2 3 is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9? No, up to here it is false 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 only. Coming to line number 24 or not? 1 2 3 not in this list. True. What is printed? 1 2 3 is a number. 1 2 3 is a number. See that now. See that now. 1 2 3. 1 2 3 is a number. I will say next is called what? 4. 4. 4 is 4. 4 not in 1 2 3 4. False. Did you understand? So like that you need to write like this. Are you following me? Right. Any more doubt? Any more doubt? మనకి ఏం రాదు అసలు అట్లా. So suppose for example -4, -3, -2. What this is called? Negative digit. If I want to do negative digit, I will write it. I will write it here also. What a beautiful thoughts you need to get it. If D in where? -1, -2, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9. What is this now? Is a negative digit. If you want, you can write -1, -1, you can write it. Again, you can write what? Simply like what? Like this. -1, 2, you can write it. Are you following? So, but I'm writing what? Negative digit. I'm just writing negative digit. Format of what? D. Try to run this. Now I'm taking -4. -4 is what? Negative digit. -4. But -4 is the number, we got it. That also how to eliminate? See that. I will write this. I will write in this case. Right? I'm writing like this. Not in. Try to run it. What a beautiful subject. -4. -4 is a negative digit. This is an idea. Creativity. Creativity means what? Not magic's doing. Reading, reading, reading. You'll become an intelligent. So here, say some 6. 6 is 6. You say something like, you say something like -6. -6 is a negative digit. You say 66. 66 is a number. Are you following? Good. Are you following? Good. This is comes under what? The simple mechanism of simple if statement. What is the drawback you found? Once one condition is in worst case, if first one is true, when it is executing line number 5, unnecessarily it is checking what? 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. It's a waste of time or not? How do you avoid all these things? By going for the next mechanism called what? If-else statement. Shall I introduce if-else statement now? Right. Let us start understanding about the if-else statement. Very, very simple. Now I'm going to introduce if-else statement. Are you following me? Right. Let us start. Is simple if statement is clear? Diagram also, students? Is the diagram is clear or not? Flow chart. Now also I will explain the flow chart. Be careful. Now I am writing the syntax. How simple it is. Now I am going to write it. Look at students. If test condition, see, nobody will ask in interview point of view, explain the syntax of if-else statement. Nobody will ask. It is not a academic exam. It is not an academic exam. Write a syntax of if-else statement, write its description, everything 10 marks. No 10 marks questions will come. Directly they will give application on the if-else statement. Understand? Test condition. What is the symbol? I forget. Colon. I forget the colon. Indentation symbol. My dear students, now I am writing block of statements 1. block of statements 1. Block of statements 1. It is called one block of statements 1. Block of statements 1. So next, this is a block of statements 1. Next, I'm going to say after writing, else I'm writing. Else is a keyword. There I wrote colon. Colon is also called what? Indentation symbol. There also I'm writing. There also I'm writing. Again, tab. Wherever there is an indentation is coming, you need to write what? Indentation block. Block of statements. Block of statements 1. Here block of statements 2. Block of statements 2. And after that, I will write parallel to if else is there. Parallel to else, I am writing what, other statements in the program. Other statements in the program. So there I am writing other statements in program I am going to say. This is called other statements in the program. Are you able to follow? Come on, how this flow will execute? Online students, be careful about the concept. Now I'm going to say, coming to the point of it, test condition. It is true. Once a test condition is true, PVM will execute the indentation block of statements 1 only. Later it will execute what? Other statements in the program. Which one will not execute? Else part will not execute. This is in the case of what? True. Now I'm going to enter into where? If test condition is what? False. It will come to where? Else part. Execute block of statements 2. Execute block of statements 2. And also execute what? Other statements in the program. And also execute other statements in the program. So at any point of time, either block of statements 1 executing or block of statements 2 will execute. After executing any one of it one time, it will execute what? Other statements in the program. Did you understand this? So now I'm going to write it. This example, whatever I planned it already here. Now I'm going to write with which statement? If else statement. Before that, I would like to ask you one more question. Previously, there is a big discussion is there. This is our Saturday class. Enter a number, maybe positive number, maybe 0 or what? Negative number. See, mom, if I enter 6, 6 greater than 0, true. Line number 4 executed. It will come to 5th also, correct? It will come to 7th also, correct? Is it not waste of time of checking unnecessary? How you can eliminate? I hope this concept is clear today. Diagram is what here? Diagram you see. Flow chart. What is this now? Test condition. This is called a test condition. Test condition is what? True. Test condition is what? False. What is happening here? Execute what? Block of statements 1. Execute what here? Block of statements 2. Execute block of statements 2. After executing block of statements 1, block of statements 2, in any one of the order it is entering, execute what, ma? Other statements in the program. Execute other statements in the program. Did you understand? This is a flow chart for that. Let me show you one small description for you. Instead of typing by me, I'll show you one simple diagram for you. Students, if else statement I'm going to show you guys. Please look into this. So it is very easy for you. You can easily follow. See, left side syntax, right side flowchart, here explanation. Look at if test condition, statement 1, statement 2, statement n. What is this now? Indentation block 1. Else statement 1, statement 1, 2, statement 1n. Indentation block 2. And what is again? Other statements in the program. How this will execute? Again, I am explaining. Test condition is true. Execute what? Indentation block of statements 1. And also execute what? Other statements in the program. Got it up? Fine. If the condition is false, what will happen? It will execute indentation block of statements 2 and also execute what? Other statements in the program. Come on, ma. Here you come to this entry. Test condition is what? True. Execute indentation block of statements 1 means this part. and execute what? Other statements in the program. If the test condition is what? False. Execute indentation block of statements 2 and execute what? Other statements in the program. Same to same concept also. Here if and else are called keywords. If the test condition is true, then PVM executes indentation block of statements 1 and later executes other statements in the program. If the test condition is false, then PVM executes indentation block of statements 2 and later executes other statements in the program. Is it clear? Now I want to write the programming now of which is one if else statement I want to use it. So what way it is the best? It will once if one condition is checked, other conditions it won't go. Let us open the notes. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept a numerical number, which will accept a numerical number. One student is asking very danger doubt. This is a very danger doubt. Very, very danger. Who is this? Gorati Shiva. Some name. Is there any possibility that both if and else may be false? And then in an example, Shiva may feel it. It's a very dangerous example. If this is even very small, even student cannot ask this. Is there anything which is both true and false in if statement, both of them false? First of all, to see that I am getting irritation first. First of all, I am getting irritation first. This doubt is. So this is, I can't say, it's a very big question mark this is. I can't imagine in my life what these doubts are. Now, this is a very dangerous doubt and not at all suitable to learn Python. I'm expressing my views, that's all. Now I'm going to the further. I don't want to answer such things. True may be there or false may be there. Is there in both of them? I want to give an example, but problem it is. That is a teacher I don't want to give. If I am a student now, I would have been saying one student here, I will tell that example. But it is not correct. If Shiva comes to offline class, I will tell him one example. She will understand that. But in the class, I cannot tell that. Anyhow, Shiva, please improve your doubt capacity. Now I am going to say if else statement example 1.py. If else statement example 1.py. Program for accepting a number and decide whether it is positive or negative or what? 0 by using if else statement, if else statement. Are you able to follow? Right. Now, if else statement, how do you get it? N is equal to int of input of enter a number. Okay. Now, what the number can be? Number can be positive or negative or 0. ఇది కాకుండా ఏమైనా ఉంటుందా? Neither positive nor 0 or nor negative. Is there any number like that the Gorati Shiva is asking? So this is what is the doubt is. Is there any number which is not 0, not positive, not negative? Any such things? No. So please take care. Now I am writing. Please be careful. Which one I want to take first? Greater than what? 0. Greater than what? 0. What is the answer? Print of is positive. Dot what? Format of what? N. Dot format of N. Right. So coming to the point of it, see one student. These are all called hi sir. These are all called what? Hi, sir. These are all called different people. I will eliminate this person. Hi, sir. These are all called unauthorized people. I may feel. My dear student, hi, sir. Please change your name. Please change your name and ask the doubts. Ask your doubts. Otherwise, you are marked for deletion. I'm going to change. I'm going to remove you. Please change your name and come to the class. Now, you be in the class. You be in the class with by good name. Hi, sir. Your name is hi, sir. If that is your danger doubt, come on your name. So very soon I will remove you if you don't change your name. Now coming to the point back. Now I'm going to take it. If this is satisfied, this will execute, right? Generally, how you wrote earlier, like this you wrote it. After this is checking if it is true, executing fourth line, it is going to where? Fifth line. Fifth line is printing what? It is execute checking, unnecessary checking. Seventh line also checking, unnecessary checking. But here I will write what? Press backspace. What I'll write? Else. What I will write there? In else I will write what? If. What should I write it? N equal to what? 0. I will write what there? Print off. What is that? I will write it is 0. Is what? 0. Dot format of what? N. N. Think about it. What is my number I am entering? N is equal to what? 6. 6 greater than 0. True. Execute what? Fifth line. It never come to else part. Is it saving lot of execution time or not? Yes. Suppose if my number is if my number is what? 0. If my number is 0, it is what? False. Coming to where? Block of statements 2. In the block of statements, once again I am having what? If statement. What this number is equal to? 0 is equal to 0. True. It will execute. But I have 3 decisions, right? I am having minus 6. Minus 6 greater than 0. False. Coming to else part. Minus 6 is equal to 0 is false. Go to where? Else part. Be careful. There I am writing simply print of what? Is what? Negative. Dot format of what? N. Dot format of N. Now see that if you carefully follow, now I am writing program execution completed. What is this program execution completed? Other statement in the program. Actually dead easy students, not a difficult. Start your flow. Start your flow. Again I am explaining 6. 6 greater than 0. True. What is printed? Line number 5. Come to where? Straightforward. Line number 11. Earlier it was wasting unnecessarily. Some different steps it is checking. Is it saving lot of time or not? No. If it is what? 0. 0 greater than 0. False. Coming to where? Else. In the else again there are two things. 0 is equal to 0. True. Again printed what? 0 is 0. Earlier it was checked a negative number also. Today simply coming out of that and execute what? Other statements in the program whose corresponding else will not execute. I hope you are following. Try to run this now. Execute the number called 78. Is positive program execution completed? You say something like 0. 0 is 0 program execution completed. You say the number called what? Something like minus 99. Minus 99 is what? Negative number. And if you feel little difficulty for this, one more example also I will tell you. One more example also. I will come back to that. See this example now. I'm going to take up if else statement example 2.py. I'm going to take up this. Two things I'm going to take up. You try, wait for it. Accepting two numbers, accepting two values and decide big, done 2.py. A is equal to int of or float of. What is the big logic I already said to you in the class? Input of enter first value. Enter what value? First value. Next B is equal to enter another value here. B. Enter second value here. Second value I'm going to take up. And two values are ready. Now writing the logic for bigger one. Either A bigger or Earlier when how I wrote it, students, A greater than B, A greater than B, print of big of A comma B comma is equal to one more value I wrote it. What is that now? Dot format of A comma B comma A. A. I wrote it like this earlier. Earlier, if you remember me, I was written something like this. What is this now? B greater than A. That time I was written A value, B value, and then what here? B. When I enter 10 and 20 here, 10 and 2, if I enter 10 greater than 2 true, execute sixth line, and it is executing, checking seventh line also. Is it waste of my time or not? So to avoid that problem, today I never write what? This section I don't write it. I'll write simply what? Else. Now start. Program execution completed. I need not to write it. It's time waste. It's not necessary to write it. Understanding this execution is important. Start now. I will enter what now? 10 and 2. 10 greater than 2. True. True. What will happen? It will go to where? Execute this line number 6 and also execute what? Program execution completed. Understand this point? Yes. Now I will enter something like 2 and 16. 2 greater than 16 is what? False. Coming to else part and execute this area. Are you following this? Try to run this now. I'm going to write a 10 and 2. Answer is 10. You execute this program now. 2 and 16 you enter and 16 is the bigger one. Are you able to follow? Now, like that, this is a normal if else statement. When you look at the first one, in if else, I wrote one more if else. That is known as what? This part, this if and else are called outer if else we can call. Outer if else we can call. In the else I wrote another if else I wrote it. That is known as inner if else we can call. If else, in the else again if else, in the else again if else I will write. That is known as what? Nested if else statement. We can call it as what? If else ladder we can call. Shall we move to the further? Now, I hope this if else efficiency you understood. Simple if statement is faster in execution. If else is faster. If else is faster than simple if statement. Got it? Now, this example, what you have written it, I want to write it by using what? Simple if else statement I want to use it. Shall we start? Right. Right up. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept any digit. Which will accept any digit. Which will accept any digit. And display its name. Display its name by using. Display its name by using. By using if else statement. If else statement. Yes. So which one is an efficient one? If else. If else I will write it. If else. You understood the practically how this is checking, how if else is executing. Still go through that. Still you will get a lot of knowledge. Still you will get a lot of awareness. Now I'm going to take up same thing. I will take up to here students and I will start here. Simple if else statement I will go for it. I will take up this. Here I'm going to take up new if else statement example 3.py. I'll try to get this line. I'll try to get this line. Accepting any digit and from here I will take it. Here I will paste it. If else statement example 3.py is my program name. I'm giving file names and question also. When I'm uploading, it is more easy for you to download also. That's why I'm just giving the proper meaning of the file names. Okay, tell me now, start. This is simply you can write very cool. How do you write students? Start. Don't take much time. 0. What is my statement? Print of is 0. 0. Dot format of what? D. D. What I will write? Good. Very good. See, else. Suppose if I don't want to write indentation, what I can write simply? Pass. What is the pass? Pass is a keyword which instructs the PVM and Python compiler don't consider the indentation block at that point of time. Are you following? Now, if we look at that carefully, if D is equal to 0 is coming, after printing this result, other things are not at all satisfying, but unnecessarily checking. This is an unnecessary checking. It's a waste of time. Efficiency will last. After just a completion of it, just go and execute other statement. Don't waste your time, right or not? Don't waste your time. Once your exam is completed, go to home and prepare for next exam. Don't wait for first friend, second friend, third friend, etc. Right or not? Let us start entering into this place. Else, now I'm going to write. Tell me, how many are there with me? 10 decisions are there. Which decision is over? First decision. Next, in else, I will check for what? 1. Again, I will write what? If. Come on, tell me. If D double equal to 1. D double equal to 1. Tell me, students. Print of D is 1. Now I will speed up. You only tell me the code. Next, else. Else. See how I am writing? Else. What I will write? If D double equal to 2, what I will write it? Print of it is 2. 2. Are you following me? Next, I'll write what? Else. See the rhythm of writing that. If D double equal to 3, D double equal to 3, I will write what? 3. 3. I wrote it. 3. Next, what I'll write it? Else. If D double equal to what? 4. Come on. Print of 4. 4. Next, 4. Else. Now I'm writing else. See, I'm typing one by one just to make you to feel that how to write it. Are you following? See that, students? If, else, if, else, if, else, if, else, if, else. It is just like a ladder. It is just like what? Within if else, inner if else, inner if else, inner if else, inner if else, again one more else, like that. Come on, next. If D double equal to 5, 5. What is this now? Print of what? 5. 5. Next is called what again? Else. What I will write it? If D double equal to 6. D double equal to what? 6. D is equal to. D double equal to 6. Tell me. Print of is called what? 6. Is called what now? 6. Come on to the next. Else. If D double equal to what? 7. D double equal to 7 is what now? 7. Is what? 7. Next I am writing else. If D double equal to 8. How it is? 8. Now I am writing what now? 8 of. 8 of. Come on, next. Else. If D double equal to 9. 9. Of what next? 9. 9. 9 I am saying. Else I am writing. What is that next else? Negative digits also took it or not? Negative digits also. If you carefully available, can I write the same thing now, students? I'll write the same thing. I'll write the same thing in this place. You follow me like that. One more I will write it what? Else. Again I will write what? If. What is this now? D not in. D not in. I will write that also here. I will write that also there. Now I'm going to write it. Here I will remove that. D not in. Are you okay, students? See how many lines of code I wrote, ma? How many lines of code I wrote it? 39 lines of code I wrote it. Almost 38 lines of code I wrote it. This many lines of code I will write very soon in the class. Just 3 to 4 lines I will complete. 3 lines I will complete. Will you complete 3 lines? No. Why? That's all. That's all. Why? Not reading and coming. Sir, what not reading and coming? I will use that techniques. You will say, yes, sir, reading and coming is important. Now I'll move to the further. Are you following this? Let us. Else if I used totally if else, the program itself you see strictly written with what? If else. Start. What is the number entered? 0. 0. Here 0 is equal to 0. True. What is printed? Fifth line. Once fifth line is there, seventh line to sixth line to which line will not execute? 38 lines will not execute. Earlier case, what is happening? Each and every individual if is also checking. Got it, students? Let us run this example. Let us run this example. Say here 0. 0 is 0. Everything I will run it and I'll show you. 1. 1 is 1. Next is called what? 2. 2 is 2. How this 2 is 2? Go for that. Just sample thing. Fourth line. False. Coming to which line? Sixth line, seventh line. What is that? False. Go to which line? Ninth line, 10th line. 10th line is what? True. Execute what? 12th, 11th line. After that, it will not go to the other steps at all. Is it saving lot of time or not? Yes. Now you run it 3. You say 3. 3 is 3. You say 4. 4 is 4. You say 5. You say 5. 5 is 5. You say 6. 6 is 6. You say 7. 7 is 7. You say 8. 8 is 8. You say 9. 9 is 9. You say 10. 10 is a number. 10 is a number. 10 is a number. Are you following? Now, coming to this. Now, next is called minus 2. Minus 2 is called what? Negative digit. Negative digit. Are you following that? So, coming to the point back. Now, I will go to minus 56 is called what? Minus 6. Minus 56 is what? Number. Are you following me? This is how you are going to use it. Numbers, negative digits and everything. Is it understandable? This is comes under which type of statement? If else statement we can call. Shall we write one more example? This I wrote it almost how many lines? 38 lines. I will write just 3 to 4 lines. Very shortly, I will write it. Are you following? Now I need to go for one more kind of discussion. One more kind of discussion I am going to enter. One more program. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Which will accept any 3 numbers. Which will accept any 3 numbers. Which will accept any 3 numbers. And decide. And decide. And decide whether it is. And decide whether it is. Decide whether it is. Decide. Don't write decide whether it is. Don't write that. And find the biggest among them. 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 So how to write it? By using what? Write down. By using simple, by using if else statement. 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 Shall we write it now? Look at that. So it's very simple, students. Last and final example, I'm going for that. And it's just only for your practicing. Now I'm going to take up. Here I'm writing. See that I'm writing if else statement example 4.py. There I'm going to take up. Same thing. I will carry this now. Of course, I'll get it. Already I said that logic. Why I'm taking the existing example here to make you comfortable. Then I'll go for new examples. Accepting 3 values. and find what? Biggest. And check for equality also I'll add. Check for what? Equality. Check for equality. Now I'm writing 4.py. 4.py I am going to take it. There I'm writing a is equal to, already two values you got it, students. Third value also you will get it from here. So I need not to revise that logic once again. Enter what value? Third value. Third value I'm going to take up. Now I'm taking here third value. Tell me, if I already said in the class, a b less than or equal to a greater than I will take it big of a value comma b value comma c value is equal to biggest of those value is a. Format of a comma b comma c comma a. Next please. Else I will write it. Under else what I will write it? B bigger condition I will write it. B bigger condition. Tell me. A less than b. B greater than or equal to c. B greater than or equal to c. Now I'll write like this. I will write what here? B I will write it. What I will write next? Else I will write it. Tell me now. If A less than B, I'll write it. B less than what? C. C greater than or equal to A. A. I wrote it. Now I will write it what you know, students. Print of what I will write? C. That's all. If, else. Again if, and then else. That's all. And you need not write this statement at all. Directly you can write C is the bigger. C is the bigger. If at all you need, I wrote it. Again, I will write it. Else, what I will write it? All values are equal. All values are equal. So I need not to trace it. I hope so, students. Beginning, I will enter that only. 10, 10, 10. All values are equal. I already explained that logic. 10, 20, 30. 30 is the bigger one. 30 is the bigger one. 10 next is called what you know? Something like, you know, 2 and what, you know, 3 and 10 is the bigger. Now last 10, 20 and then 4, 20 is the bigger there. If you want to check for two values equality, 2 is that, 10 is the bigger. If I say 10 and then 2 and 10 again, it is 10 is a bigger, A and C. Now I am saying 10, 20 and then 20, I got it, 20 is a bigger one, I got it. I hope you are understanding the meaning of what? This if else statement, how it is working. Able to follow? Now, students, other kind of things I will explain. I will introduce another kind of part. What is this now? So second, if else is much better than what? But you look at one point, you look at simple if statement. I wrote it, students. Simple if else, simple if statement. How many lines of code I am having? 27 lines of code I am having. Lengthy of the point I am considering now. Lengthy point 27. You see this part, the same example, almost I written what? 38. But efficient one is what? If else. But lengthy of the code is more or not? So what you are expecting now? Lengthy should be reduced. It should work like what? If else only. Length should be reduced and it should work like what? If else. One more technical point I will explain. See, suppose what is the value now? 1. Suppose you take 3 students, 3 you take it. First line numbers you tell me. First it will come to which line? 4th line. 4th line to which line? 6th line. 6th line to which line? 7th line. You observe this 6th and 7th lines once. 7th line also what? False. Coming to which line? 9th line and what? 10th line. You observe this 9th and 10th. Now false pakana pedadam koncham. 9th and 10th lines you observe it. Concept you already learned. False. Go to where? 12th line and then what? 13th line. You observe this, these two lines, these two lines, these two lines. Is it not unnecessarily lengthy of the code? That else if to be combined together as what? Else and then what? If to be combined and taken as a shortcut as what? Elif. Elif. It will work like a else if only. That is the next improvement in the Python logics. Did you catch this point? Online students, what is the more important here? Else if 6 line, 9, 10, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15, 16, 18, 19, unnecessary taking what? More lengthy. To avoid that, same example I am going to tell you by using what? If, elif, else statement. Spell out. If, elif, elif and else if. And next is what? Else also there. Start a fine. Start. Syntax I will write first. How simple it is. Very, very simple statement. Now I'll copy here. Very, very easy. If, what is this now? Elif, else statement. See students how simple it is. Test condition 1. Execute what? Block of statements 1. What I will write it now? Elif. Elif stands for, that's all. What I will write it now? Test condition 2. Block of statements 2. So on. I will write it what? Beautiful. Test condition what? 3. 3. I will write it block of statements what? 3. I will write it next. So on. I will write it. So on. I will write it. I am writing what now? Test elif test condition what? N. N I wrote it. Block of statements N. Other statements in the program. Shall we start the execution? See how simple it is. How simple it is. Start. First, what is the first satisfied? For example, test condition 1. Assume that test condition 1 is satisfied. Which line is executing? 8th to 9th line will execute. It simply go to where? Other statements in the program. It never come to else if statement will not come. Suppose if test condition 1 is what? False. That time only it will come to immediate elif statement. Else if, else one line, if one line. Instead of writing two lines, we are compacting to single line. Elif test condition. This is true. Execute this block of statements. After that, execute what? Other statements in the program. This part will not execute at all. If all these test conditions are not satisfied, that time it will go to where? Else part it will go. But writing else part is optional. Writing else part is optional. I am writing what? Else. Else block of statements. Else block of statements. Did you understand? Else block of statement. Writing else block of statements optional or mandatory na? Optional. I may write it. I may not write it. Are you able to follow? So, elif is nothing but if else, inner if else statement only I am writing in an official point of it as what? Elif. So, out of simple if else, if elif else, which is the best one? If elif is the best. Short in length and fast in execution. Online students, did you understand? From now onwards, I will use what? If else is coming. Only one or two will be there. If else, I will go. If more number of if else is coming, I'll go for what? Elif I will take it. Go to my program, students. Go to this program. Simply, I will go for taking this thing. You follow me. I'll convert this example. So what I'm writing now? If, elif, else, stmt example1.py. Py. So first one I am going to take up. This part only I will take it. What is this now? This only I will take it into that place. You see, where is it? If else example, this part only I will take it. This part only I will carry. This part only I will carry. Here I am going to write it. This part. This only I am going to change it, students. This is the question. This is the file name. This is what is written. If else is written. Today I am going to write it what? Tell me. Else I don't write it, mom. Else I don't write it. What I will? 1 minute. 1 minute, students. Here else is there now. Today I don't write what? Else I don't write it. What I will write simply? That's all. What I will write it now? Else I will write it. That's all. If, if, else. What is this? Other statement in the program. Is it reduced or not? Run this. Run this. 100. Positive number. Other statements will not execute. Next, go to that. You say what? Minus 300. What is this now? Negative. Negative. You say 0. 0 is 0. This is called what? If, elif and else statement. Short example. Go to next. Direct example. This part I am going to take it. What is this now? I will go to the next part of the subject. Another example I would like to go for it. Now I am going to take up. See this now. 3 dot 2 data 3 data 2 dot py. I am going to take up the same file name. The same file name. I'll keep it. But problem is the previous one only. This place. Where is it? Simple if statement 3. This part only I am going to take up. Up to here I am going to take up, students. You be careful. This part you take it. Here I am going to take up. Question you keep it on the top of this file name. Now you start writing the logic. Quickly you start. What should I write it? Good. Elif. What is my number, ma'am? D is equal to 2. D is equal to, okay, 1. No problem. 2 also you can write, no problem. Later I will write 1. Order is not important, correct? This is called what? 1. This is 1. Next I will write simply copy paste. What should I write it? Is equal to 3. Is equal to 3. I will write what now? 3. I will write next what? 2. Wherever you like it, you can do. Once you have good hair on the head, you can keep rubber band anywhere. If no hair on the head, nothing is there. Nothing is there. It's very quiet and calm. So now it is. Next is called what? Other things also I will take it very easily. So next is called what? 3. 3. 4. Okay, 4. 4. It is 4. 4. Next is what? 5. It's 5. It's 5. Next is called 6. 6. It is 6. Now I will write next. One more thing I am writing. There I am writing 7. 7 I wrote it. This is 7. 7 I will write it. Next is called what? 8. This is called 8. 8. Next is called 9. 9 is 9. Next is going to be what? Already you know. Else. I have some statements already or not? What is that? You know that part. This part is there now. I will bring it. I'll bring that. In this place, I will carry. Instead of this, I'll write this line. What is it? You say here. Elif you write it. Elif, this is the one. And you say here. What is it? Negative digit. Negative digit. You bring it. I will go to this place. Next, what is that next part? Print off. Format of. What is happening there? Colon. Okay. Next, I will write it. One more is there. What is the another one? This part is there. If you want, you can take it. This part also in this line written like this. Elif I will write it. Elif I wrote it. What is this now? Say this is what? Number. Right or not? Which one I am not writing? Else part I did not write it. Else part I did not write it. Do you have else part? No. Writing else part is what? Strictly what? Optional. How many lines? How many lines? Here, how many lines? 38 lines. Short in length, more efficient code. Try to run. Run. Say 1. 1 is 1. You said 2. 2 is 2. You say next is called what? 3. 3. 4. You say like this. You say next is called what? 234 is a number. You say next is called what? 9. Minus 9. Minus 9 is what? Negative digit. Are you following? Negative digit. You say something like 0. 0 is 0. I hope you are following. If one condition is false, it will go to second. Second one is true, it will execute. Other things will not execute. Simply go to where? Other statements in the program. Clear or not clear? Clear. This is about what? If else. Suppose if you want to write else part, you can simply write what now? Here, instead of writing this line of code, simply I will write what? Else I can write it. Need not to write this, but try to write the conditions very well. Try to run. I say 456. 456 is the number. All of a sudden it goes to where? Else part. No conditions are satisfied. It will go to which part? Else part. Writing else is optional or mandatory? Optional. If at all you need, you can write what you know, students. If this part is not necessary. Don't depend on else part. You write conditions, you prepare it. Got it out? So how many lines? 28 lines. It is just looking like what? It is just looking like a simple if statement 3, 27 lines only. It is going for what? Looking like which one? 28. What is the program name? If example to 28 lines of code. Are you following me? Right. You said something? Huh? What is that? Follow the subject. Now I will move to the further. Clear? Now go to one small concept I want to show you. If kind of thing. Now see. Now this is a sample examples I am giving. Look into the syntax, students. If test condition 1, block of statements 1, if test condition 2, block of statements 2, if test condition 3, block of statements 3, if test condition n, block of statements n, else block of statements, other statements in the program. Explanation. If the test condition is true, then PVM executes what? Block of statements 1 and other statement. Simply it will execute and other statement. That means it won't execute the other statements. If the test condition 1 is false, and if the test condition is what? True, then PVM execute block of statements 2 and other statements. This process will be repeated until all the test condition evaluated and all the test conditions are false. PVM executes else block of statements and later what? Other statements in the program. Writing else block is optional. Clarity is there? Did you understand? So what did you understand? Simple if else, if else, which is the best? Yes, this concept interviewer will not give you additional paper and they won't ask you write an essay about all these things. They don't ask. They will give you the applications and programs on this area. Understand, students? Even if I write 2 additionals, 3 additionals with the sketch pens and everything, decoration like this, no use. You are purely an academic student. Academic student will feel happy by seeing your academic marks. As on today, academic marks are 0. 0. Right? Academic marks, what is this? Simple. These days, don't be happy by seeing academic marks. Your competitive spirit is important. So, coming to this now, you open it and then see the flow chart for this now. Flow chart for this, there is a flow chart. Maybe that flow chart I will open, students. Once you wait, that flow chart I will show you. So conditional statements, there is a flow chart is there. If else flow chart, if flow chart. See the flow chart, students, all of you. What is this now? Entry. Test condition is what? True. Execute block of statements one straight forward come to where? Other statement. If the test condition one is what? False. Go to where? Test condition two. True. Execute what? Block of statements two. Go to where? Other statements in the program. If the test condition two also what? False. Go to test condition n. Test condition n also what? Execute other statements in the program. Also execute what? Other statements in the program. If all the test conditions are what? False, 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 false. Execute what? Else block of statement. Later execute other statements in the program. Syntax, explanation, diagram. All three syntaxes, three explanations, three diagrams. It is just like what? 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 like. If 1, 2, 3 plus 4, 5, 6 is equal to, if you don't do it, my sir did not explain this one means it's a problem. Are you following me? So shall we go for the next? Right. This example, whatever you have written it, this what you have written, 28 lines of code. This is good. You felt happy, but I want to write this. Yourself and myself going to an interview, you have written, if you live statement you have written, you are feeling I am only the bodybuilder, I written everything. And there is another bodybuilder is there, code builder is there, who has written everything in 4 lines. 4-line student is saying, sir, don't take this 28 lines of student. You will take long time to write 28 lines. I will apply my total intelligence. I'll write my code in 4 lines, sir. Interviewer will be totally happy with that sentence. Okay, show me your program. You will show in 4 lines. You like it. And you will ask, where do you learn Python? They will say, hey, don't tell my name. Don't tell my name. You say, I learned on my own, you say. So now I'm going to introduce that lines of code. Shall we? Online students, up to here, are you clear? Am I clear for you up to here? Am I clear up to here? Well, now I'm going to introduce one small announcement also. Of course, that announcement is tomorrow, that is a 7 a.m. Tomorrow, 7 a.m. new batch. This is a tomorrow new batch at 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. by KVR. Full stack Python. Okay, this is the one. Tomorrow it is going to start new batch, full stack Python. Any friends are there? Tell them. Provide 3 conditions. Need to go to the class daily. Need to read the notes daily. Need to practice the programs daily. These are the 3 pre-designed conditions. Okay, now why I am saying to tell to our friends? Because just people are learning Python in 10 days, 15 days, 25 days by paying 30,000, 40,000 unnecessarily, facing lot of problems. That's why about our class, if you feel much happy, to tell them. I hope you getting me. Right. Now I'll move to the further. Our example I am going to continue. This one I'm going to start about the 3 lines. So now I'm going to say 3, 4 lines I'm going to write it. So example 2.py, same thing I'm going to take it. If statement, else statement, I'm not going to take it. Robert. So because of my work reason, I'm having difficulty to attend 6 p.m. class. I'm thinking to switch to 7 a.m. Course content will start from, yes, start is same to same. Starting to ending, same to same. Voice is same. Content is same. Everything is same. Right? Done. Now I'm going to enter into the one more kind of thing. What is this now? Digit example.py. Digit example.py. Now I'm going to take up. Now I'm going to start with this. With this, what I'm going to say, you try to follow. Now, start up. Right. And don't think that, sir, already 3 lines are over. There are comments. Comments they are called. Now, I'm going to introduce digit example.py. Tell me, what you will do? I will take dictionary. I will take dictionary. D is equal to 0:0, 0:0, comma, 1:1. Next, 2:2, 2:2. Next is called what? 3:3, 3. 4:4, 4:4. Next 5:5. Next I am writing what? 6:6. Now I will write all the values like that. Now 6:6 like that. Now 7:7, 7:7. Next is called 8:8. Next I'm going to write 9:9, 9:9. This is what I am writing it. This is called what you already know? Dictionary. Dictionary already you know now? You don't know? You know. You know everything, but on spot it won't remember. Right? Because you have everything in you. Now I'm going to say enter the digit. Enter the digit. As usual, I will take it as enter the digit. Now I'm going to take it enter a digit. What you will do? I enter 0. 0. That 0 I have to search in this dictionary. This is called a DIG. Digit. Digit. Digit dot. Digit is equal to. No two variables must be same now. Now, what is this digit can be any one of this. These 0, 1, 2, 3 are called what? Values of key. Values of key. These are all called what? Values of key. These are all called values of key. Is 0 present in D? Yes. Get its value. That is nothing but name of the digit. Then how do you do it? Print D square bracket digit. Good. Square bracket, square bracket. Very good. So, my dear student, good student, said like this. Then, right or not? Right or not? Everybody is verifying for result. Now I am entering 1, 2, 3. What is an answer? Error na kuda telusu error ani. Yesterday, I went along with my daughter to the JEE center. I've seen 3, 4, 5 different situations. 1 or 2 I will share with you. Can I share it before this? And first let me show the error. Key error will come. Key error will come. So key error. Now let me complete this and I will show you. Now I will write the code. Listen now. I will apply here one simple thing. D dot. There is a function called get. I said get of what? Digit. What is a digit? Key I am accepting. Get the value of value. Now I am writing what? Value is equal to. Value is equal to. What this value can be? The value can be either 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, 5, 6. These values or none. If no value present in that dictionary, it returns what? None. None. Already explained. In the dict function, if you open none, you will get it. There I will write it. What I am writing? If, come on. Value not equal to what? None. Value not equal to none. What I will say? Is what? I will say is dot format of what is that? Digit comma value. Digit comma what? Value. Else I'll say here is not a digit. Is not a digit. That also I will write it. Don't be hurried for that. Format of what? A digit. Try to run this code. Perfect. Try to run. You say 4. 4 is 4. Next is called what do you know? Something like 3. 3 is 3. You say 9. 9 is 9. You say 0. 0 is 0. You say next 1, 2, 3. What is this 1, 2, 3? Not a digit. But I want to get it what? Number. I want to say it's a number. I will enter negative number also. Negative digit also. I will print what? A negative digit. That also I want to get it. Come on. How do you take care? Already 9 lines over. I don't want to do that. I want to go for what? Single line. Ready to understand? RES is equal to. Did you remember ternary operator? Ternary operator. Syntax okay. And examples also I said. Here I am writing. Expression 1. If. What is this now? Test condition. Else. Expression 2. Here I am writing. What a beautiful subject it is. D dot get of what? Digit of. Not equal to what? None. If it is that, what should I write in this place? D dot get of what? Digit of. Digit of. I wrote it. If it is not equal to none, do what? Go to expression place and get what? Value. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You take that part and go to place it in where? RES. Are you following me? If it is not equal to none, it will go to this place. If you don't know this process, already explained. Dictionary explained. Else. In else part, when it will come? Suppose if I enter 1, 2, 3. What is this 1, 2, 3? None will come. None. None not equal to none. Madhubabalu, none not equal to none. False. Boys. False. None not equal to none ain't. False. Come to where? Else part. In that else part, what I will write it? I want to print it as a number. I want to print it as a number. I want to print it. Or negative digit if I want to print it. What I will do? I will say here, what is this now? Negative digit. What is that? If D digit in -1 comma -2 comma -3 comma -4 comma -5 -6 -7 -8 -9. Else I will write it what? Simply what? What is this now? నేను ఏది రాస్తే చదువుతారు మీరు ఇప్పుడు. Is number or something like what? Number. Number I will write it. I hope you are following. If D in this place, I enter something like -6. -6 of D dot -6, none. None not equal to none, false. Coming to this part, if -6 in this digits, yes. What is the value? Minus negative digit is going to kept here. Suppose if I enter 66, 66 is what? False. Here also what? False. What is that? Number will be kept in this. Now I'll write it what? Print of what? Is like this. Dot format of what? Digit comma what? RES. Digit comma RES. Run. Save. 5. 5 is 5. You say next is called what? 345 is number. Is number. Say -6 is called negative digit. Got it? So this is called how many lines? 4 lines. 4 lines. Sir, 3 lines you said. I'm waiting for that. So go to the place. So you will write in 2 lines also, but we need to understand. If you don't understand, I am not responsible. Already explained enough. Explained or not explained? Explained. The more you work hard, you will get the 100% result. There is no doubt in that. Now I am going to take it. In RES place, I am writing this entire story. I am writing this entire story in RES place. Simply, you remove this. Run. Say 3. 3 is 3. Next, -4, negative digit. Next is called what? 56 is a number. That's all. And the aimlet. Are you following? Right. Positive number or negative number? That also if you want, that also I can write it. Positive number or negative number? That also if you want, I can write it. What is that now? Positive number or negative number? Here I will write it. What is that now? If you see, I will write it. Positive number. Positive number I am going to take it. What is the positive number I am taking? Positive number. Positive number. what I am doing? If D not in, D not in, D not, D or digita, digit, digit. Here I am writing. Okay, don't feel difficulty, students. This is the way you need to get it. Digit. Actually, if I want to explain simple way, first example is okay. For example, over, I can say. I am looking for a big target is there. Digit, digit, not in, not in. What is this now? Not in. -1, -2, -2, -3, comma, -4, -5, -6, -7. And next is what? -8. And then what? -9. -9. I hope you are getting it. Not in. Not in. Positive number. Not in. What is happening because of that? Not in. And I will write it what also? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 also I wrote it. Not in, I wrote it. I will enter what number? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 not in this place. So next is called what? True. True. What is the number kept in RES? Positive number. Positive number. I am entering -123. What is this now? What is this now? Also not present in only. That is also number is saying, but positive number I want to say. I will write it not in, and I will write it what? Digit. Digit greater than what? 0. Greater than 0. And digit not in. I am writing it. Marvelous. Now, I will write it what? Else. I will write else. Else. I will write it if not equal to none. Done. And next is what? If it is negative number, I am entering negative number. -4. -4 is called what? -4 greater than 0. False. Coming to where? This cell spot. -4 dot get digit of get none. None not equal to none. False. Go to which part? Else part. In else part, what is this? This -3 in this number. Yes. What is printed? Negative digit. Negative digit. Else, what is this now? Negative number. Negative number. What a beautiful subject. Now say 6. 6 is 6. 6 is 6. 100% confused is there. Because one of the ultimate code, professional code it is. Why confusion will come? When we are not thorough with our subject. I am not getting confused. Why I will get confused? On subject, on night 4 o'clock, early morning 4 o'clock. What is the dictionary? I will tell everything. If I ask what is a dictionary, no, tell me, call me at morning 11 o'clock. That time I will check, tell you. 1, 2, 3. What is 1, 2, 3? Positive number. Positive number. Say -5. -5 is the negative digit. Next you say that I say -123. -123 is the negative number. See, 27 lines, only few requirements. In 4 lines, everything is there. Any doubt? No doubt. You don't have any doubt. I have a doubt. Sir, I want to enter. I want to enter. Enter a number. You see, I am entering KVR here. If I enter KVR, what will happen? Huh? Here. So, you will get what? Value error. Value error. And end user don't know. End user don't know. To avoid that, see, my dear students, I'll write it. Of course, I'll tell you in the further. I'll tell you in the further. Even in now only I will tell you. Now only I will tell you what is it. If D dot, digit dot, what is this now? Is alpha. Is alpha. Do you know is alpha? Yes. Digit dot is alpha. You don't do this conversion for a minute. You don't do it. Is alpha. You do it. Is alpha. You say immediately. Don't enter. Don't enter. What? Alphas. Don't enter what? Alphas. Now, don't enter alphas. You write what? Else. This line you say. And here I will say digit is equal to, what is that now? Int of digit. Int of digit. Int of digit. Try to run it. Try to run it. KVR. What is this now? Don't enter alpha. You say next is called what? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is a positive number. Subject undali eppudu kuda. Once you have subject, you are a king. Without subject, you are zero. This type of things, you don't worry. That if else is alpha, all those things I'll take care, students. Nothing to worry. There's a lot of discussion is there with you. I'll take care. This is not only the way, other way also I will tell you. Python is not a joke what people are saying outside. There is a zero in my point of view. Here I am teaching everything for you that you have to enjoy. Are you following? Right. So this is what today's class lecture is. Shall I move forward? Yes. As I said that tomorrow there is a new batch. You try to inform to your friends. What I just watched it yesterday. So when I went there, generally, very rarely, because first time I have seen that much public. But there is a very huge crowd is there. When I went there, all of a sudden, one boy came, boy. Of course, all girls forming a line, and I was in the line with my daughter and side by standing. And I'm seeing all the people's mindset, how they prepared. And by looking at them, I can easily say, one boy came. What happens? Something is there in the bag or what? Okay. So all of a sudden, I seen one new incident. Some incidents I've seen yesterday. So one boy came. Along with the boy, mother, father, grandmother also came. Grandmother. And when he's going now, and grandmother is not leaving him. He's going for fighting with enemies or what? So that grandmother hugged that boy and crying, why that she's crying, I don't know. She's crying and everybody is laughing. And parents, mother and father said, okay, leave him. Again crying, first time I've seen that she cried a lot. And that boy is also crying. It's like a cinema sentiment, it is. And finally gone.